Monitor franchise locations on Twitter. Do you know you can now monitor franchise locations on Twitter? A vast majority of businesses are spending a huge amount of money to monitor the performance of their franchises in different locations. But they don't know that they can simply get it done using Twitter. We've prepared information about how you can monitor franchise locations on Twitter. I bet you'd immediately leave the membership of those expensive tools after knowing these details. There is no need to pay a hefty amount of money to these tools for something you can simply do for free. Now, without any further ado, let's dive into the details of how you can monitor franchise locations on Twitter. Create a separate account for each franchise. First of all, you need to create a separate account for each franchise using the name of the location. It makes it easier for customers to interact with their local franchise. Make sure that you connect these accounts to your main account so you may easily monitor their performance. The best thing about creating a separate account for each franchise is that you don't need to hire an employee to organize the tweets for you. Whenever you get some time, you can easily check the performance of these accounts with a few clicks. And you can make a particular franchise accountable for their poor performance. If you consider using a paid tool to monitor the performance of different Twitter accounts, you'd have to pay a hefty amount of money every month. Thanks to the Twitter Analytics tool that lets you check the details of the accounts for free. You can find out how efficiently your team has responded to the requests of your customers. You can also check details of whether your team is taking essential steps to outrank the competitors or not. You can also compare the present month's performance with the past month to figure out whether your team is following your guidelines or not. You aren't just allowed to monitor the performance of your accounts. You can also monitor several hashtags using your Twitter account. The companies usually need to follow different hashtags for their franchises depending on the preferences of the local customers. Monitoring these hashtags isn't easy if you don't have access to a hashtag tracking tool. What many of you don't know is that you can monitor the hashtags through your Twitter accounts as well. You just need to open the Twitter Advanced Search section and search for a particular hashtag you're willing to track. Now, you need to choose a location in the Advanced Search box and then click the search button to find the relevant tweets. You can even select the time for monitoring the hashtag. For instance, if you're willing to check the performance of the hashtag for the past month, you can simply change the date from the Advanced Search box and it will show you the information according to your requirements. With these methods, you can monitor franchise locations on Twitter. If you need detailed information on this topic, you can send us a request via email.